Hello folks, I am Sanjay Ponappa and you're watching SoSouth. Today we have a special guest with us and that is Mr. Vidwath Kaverappa. The first segment here is I would like for you to introduce yourself to our viewers because more often than not people don't get how to pronounce people like our names when we go outside. So if you could introduce yourself to the audience.
Hi guys, my name is Vidwath Kaverappa. I'm a right arm fast bowler and I'm from Coorg.
Since we are on this topic about names, once you moved to Bangalore, did you ever encounter one such situation where somebody mispronounced your name like to the next level? Like something crazy?
Yeah, there's been a lot of instances where I can remember that people have mispronounced my name. Let's say our own very state association, when they were printing out my name in the state list itself, they had made quite a few errors quite a few times. So yeah, I had to go around telling people that my name is not Kaverappa or Kaverappa or something. It's Kaverappa. So now people have got used to it.
So this being called Kaverappa is a very usual thing for you. Other than that, is there any other funny instance where you've been called something very funny, something different?
No, nothing like that. It's just my friends call me with random names or something. That's
So
what every friend.
what's your pet name? What's your nickname among your friends?
Here they call me Kaveri.
Kaveri.
That's my nickname.
Cool. On the field also, is that your nickname?
Yeah, on the field, off the field, both.
Okay. Getting back to cricket, when did you think that you should become a cricketer? When was that? When did that first strike your mind that okay, I want to do this professionally. I want to follow this.
I've always, since the beginning itself, I've always wanted to be a cricketer. So back in Coorg, there is not a lot of scope for cricket. It's just the summer camps, and after that, it's cricket is nowhere to be seen. It's just tennis ball cricket, what you come back home and play. So that was my usual scene. So to pursue cricket and also my studies, I came to Bangalore for my PUC, and that's how everything went.
Track back to your childhood days in Kodagu. So how was it back then? How did you like? How did you spend your time usually?
It's just like typical any Coorg kid would spend his time, come back from school, then go back into the coffee estate, help out with some of the work, then come back. Once everything is done, play cricket with my dad, my sister. So that was my typical childhood days.
So have you played? Have you played for your family in the cricket cup?
Yeah, I've played.
It's just a parallel to the hockey cup that happens there. So have you played for your
family?
family?
Yeah, I've played for my family team in my cricket and also in the hockey also.
Okay, so how was it playing there? Was it like a spark for you? Okay, I want to play in a big ground like this, in a proper team. Did that have any sort of influence in you wanting
It was a long time back, so I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember one thing is that I didn't know that there was no LBW in the tennis ball thing. So I hit a guy on his legs and I started appealing. Then everybody started laughing. So that's when I got to know there's no LBW over there. So that's the only thing that I remember from that.
How did you like wearing the jersey back then?
Yeah, it was an amazing moment representing my family. Out of among all of the family members, you're getting the chance to play over there. So it was a nice feeling.
So after that, you moved to Bangalore when?
After I finished my 10th standard, I came here for my PUC and also at the same time follow my cricketing career as well.
Okay, so since then you've been in Bangalore and it must have been a very big shift being in a peaceful place like Kodagu to coming here to the hectic Bangalore, which it is. Especially during the time when you came here, Bangalore was actually that, outgoing place, a lot of party. Before COVID hit, the Bangalore scene was different on a whole other level.
Yeah.
So how did you cope up with this big change?
One thing that helped me out was a lot of my cousins used to stay here in Bangalore. So whenever during the weekends, I used to go to their place, so I wouldn't miss home that much. Then after some time, I got to know that I can't keep going there. I'll have to adjust over here. It is a big change, so I'll need to change myself in order to go up in life.
Another thing that usually happens to most people who migrate to Bangalore is this indiscipline thing that hits them.
Yeah.
Once you come to Bangalore, your whole schedule changes. It becomes very hard to stick to your diet. It becomes very hard to eat 3 times a day in Bangalore for most people. So how did you cope up with this change? How did you maintain your discipline?
There was one thing in my mind was that I've come here not to party or enjoy. I've come here to do a specific job, that is to play cricket. So that was one thing that was always on my mind. So I gave that my priority. So because of that thing, I feel like, and even my dad also back home was a lot strict. So he also used to tell me to follow discipline, be disciplined. So and you know a lot of people from Coorg go to the army also. So the discipline thing is in our
That
blood.
was right there in my mind while you were speaking. So, is there any relation to your family and the military?
Yeah, my dad's dad, my grandfather was in the army, but unfortunately I couldn't meet him. So yeah, I would have liked to meet him.
So, when was the first time you got to play for the state? When was the first time you played for Karnataka?
It was in the 2017-2018 season. I made my Karnataka debut in here itself in Bangalore in the Alu grounds against Andhra Pradesh, my under 19 debut. So yeah, was really scared before the first ball was bowled. So once I got the first wicket, then my nerves calmed down and then I bowled on well.
So, once you moved to the seniors team, how was it sharing the dressing room with? There were many cricketers who also represented India in the team.
Yeah.
So how was it sharing the team dressing room with them?
Yeah, it was amazing. My first class debut was not something which I expected it to happen, but yeah, it came to me at an unexpected moment. So I grabbed it with both hands and made use of it. So it's nice to spend time with a lot of quality players. You get a chance to learn a lot of things. So yeah, that will help me just grow and become better in the future. But I
What do
know
you
there's
talk about usually with your seniors then?
It depends on the situation at that particular moment. What comes to my mind? Let's say if there's a close game going on, and there is something that the opposition is doing, which is something I'm seeing for the first time. So I'd ask them why is it that they're doing that. So they'll give me their input. So then you get to know a lot more of the way the opponent think. You get to know what they're planning. So and you can also implement it in your own bowling. So that's something we talk about.
What what would you say about the dynamic between the bowler and the captain? Because while field placements, while it is the bowler's decision, it's also the captain's decision as well. So there has to be some balance between that. So what would you describe? How was this dynamic between you and your captain?
I would say the dynamics were very good between me and the captain because he would let me know if there is some changes that was supposed to be done in the field because the way the batsman is playing or because how the wicket is behaving. Since I've not played a lot of cricket as much as they have. They see the game differently compared to us. So yeah, it was good this season. They also backed me with my plans as well at times. So and it paid off as well.
During the off season, while Karnataka team is not playing, does the team get together somewhere once in a while just to maintain this rapport or something?
Nothing like that. I think the time that we would meet would be in this IPL, where everybody's playing for different franchises, or if the people who are not playing IPL, we would have a first division matches which would go on over here. So that's where we would meet against each other. And yeah, while we are on the field, we are opponents. While we are off the field, we'll be enjoying sitting next to each other.
So now let's catch hold of a little ball and then see what your favorite grip is and all of that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. So usually for any fast bowler, there is this one favorite ball they love to execute. They'll like try to perfect it as much as they can. For me, it is a Yorker. I love bowling Yorkers. So what would that ball be for you?
For me, it would be the outswinger. It's what generally I'm known for, and it is my stock delivery. So yeah, that's what's given me my most number of wickets. So yeah, outswingers.
So you love getting that edge out of the outside edge. Okay. So and also while gripping, do you have these go-to? Do you like the cross seamers, or do you like holding the off cutters, leg cutters? What is your favorite grips?
I don't have a specific kind of a grip or anything. It's just my normal grip what all coaches teach every young kids for starting bowling. So this is what I hold. This is how I hold to bowl an outswinger. So yeah, if I want to bowl an in-swinger, there will be very subtle changes with me moving my thumb towards this side with this little bit. So yeah, the batsmen won't be able to recognize if it's an outswinger or an in-swinger also. And cross seamers is not something which I generally for bowling because I feel like the shiny side might hit and the shine might get spoiled. So I don't want to do that generally, but unless the situation arises where I have to try something, that's when
Different,
I'll
yeah.
go for it.
So, if there is anything you would like to say for your fans,
Um, I'm grateful for all the support that I've been receiving and all the wishes that you've given me. Hopefully, I can keep going on and keep playing as well as I'm playing right now, and hopefully win new games and win new trophies.
all right. Well, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
I am Sanjay Ponnappa, and you're watching SoSouth. Stay tuned. I'll be back soon.